agility, the adaptability of one leader allows us to seek refuge and would say, ang galing ko pero may mas gagaling pa sa akin. Ang kulang ko ay may pupuno pa nito. And possibly, gaano man ako ka-experience, gaano man ako kagaling sa mga bagay na ito, alam ko meron pa rin maitutulong ang kasamahan kong Pilipino, especially ang mga kabataan ngayon, dahil ang idea nila when they try to listen with our discussion this evening is only just a snippets of what they can do to our community and to our country. And lastly, the theory of A&I is so much applicability in three major aspects of one person's life, especially.
Yeah, sabi nga ni Tito Pao, it's not gonna be rainbows and unicorns the whole time. But I think yung sa akin sa experience ko, parang with leadership and transformational leadership, parang we have a shared understanding that I have your best interests at heart. Whether that's good or bad, whether that's correcting you to become better, whether teaching you things or making you stay overtime, parang alam namin dalawa na I got you. Parang shared understanding lang. Like in leadership, everybody has something to offer. You might not see it 100% initially, but lahat tayo, we have something to offer. We have our own strengths. So as a leader, that's your job, to find and cultivate their strengths, and then to double down or to improve their weaknesses and double down on the things they're good at. Yeah, so
advantage ng high power distance is that it's difficult to innovate and to take calculated risks because you cannot move. You will always wait for feedback from your superiors. So may example ng conversation. Yes, may example ng conversation na one. That's why when you go to when you go to government agencies and may reklamo kayo, kahit na yung managers na sasabihin mo, hindi pa rin naayos yung papers ko. 30 days na to, 60 days na to, ang lagi nilang sasabihin, I'm so sorry, we'll bring it up to the management, we'll get back to you. Right? Kasi yung approval, hihintayin mo pa siya sa pinakataas. Kasi wala kang masyadong decision-making power to say, I'll fix it for you. Whereas, perhaps, in a more equal field.
Kung hindi kayo familiar doon, yung Johari's window is your blind spot. So, kung ako, nakatingin ako dito, hindi ko nakikita yung sa likod ko. And in order to determine that, these are the steps in order to determine what your blind spot is or what is the problem, what the problem is. Because you don't see it right away because your vision's only this way. Lahat pero nagsistand out sa akin yung judgment, no? As a leader, you don't want to tell your troops or to tell the people that's working for you or with you na mali sila. Kapag nagbibigay sila ng, boss, ito po yung problema sulat mo yan. Tapos take it into consideration. Hindi yung, Diyos ko, hindi yan yung problema. Kasi isang way yon na hindi na sila magsasalita at magpupursige para i-solve yung problem.
It's gonna hit you, and more than likely, it's gonna hit you really hard. So just remember, kailangan mo talagang you need to redo the process. Whether that's starting from the first O, which is observe, or maybe merong mali dun sa ni-research mo na data or data, and then meron kang kailangan mas puntiryahin pa. Maybe your priorities weren't as good as you intended it to be, di ba? You may have to make minor adjustments. So depende kung ano yung gaya ng nabanggit ni Mark, like nag-branch out na mga problema, you need to reevaluate everything, not necessarily always from the beginning, pero syempre you have to try and trace your steps too. Kung saan ba, where can I improve, either the solution or maybe
Sila yung mga napakaraming idea. Kumbaga sa Pilipinas, ang tawag natin yun yung matataba ang isip. Diba? Yung kung ano-anong mga ideas ang pumapasok sa isip nila, yung minsan akala nung iba out of this world or parang hindi naman talaga nagpe-pertain doon sa mga kailangan nilang gawin. Pero yung mga creators natin, yan ang mga kailangan niya sa team niyo kasi kailangan niyo ng mga magagandang ideas. Sila yung parang madaming naiisip na kumbaga konsepto sa isang team kung paano niyo ma-achieve yung isang goal niyo, di ba? Kasi may iba-ibang paraan kung paano makarating sa pupuntahan nga diyan mga creators ang madaming idea kung paano makarating doon.
Ito yan, kung walang creator, walang new concept. Kung walang advancers, wala, nandun lang yung ideas, parang patigil-tigil lang kayo, di ba? Kung wala namang refiner, yung new direction nyo, hindi mapag-uusapang mabuti. Hindi ma-refine yung mga details, ma-overlook nyo. And then, syempre, kung walang executor, wala. Lahat yan drawing lang, lahat yan kwentuhan lang, lahat yan meeting lang, wala nang gagawa. And then, ang pinaka-importante, di ba, yung flexer na natin. Gaya ng nabanggit ni Kuya Rambi kanina, mostly ng mga leaders, sila yun eh. Dahil kailangan nilang, hindi naman i-manage, di ba, parang kailangan nilang makita kung ano man yung mga contribution ng bawat team member. So, na-identify nila kaagad kung ano ba yung pangangailangan ng isang team, di ba? As an effective leader, yun yung ginagawa.
Dapat may level of optimism. When faced with a challenge like that, kailangan magpalit ka ng disposisyon. Ang disposisyon mo hindi dapat patalo. Ano ba? Magsasara ba tayo? Talo na agad yun. Dapat ang point of view mo, ang disposition mo, paano natin tatalunin ito? Bakit? Kasi yung sabi nga kanina, ano ba yung goal? I think si Robert nagsabi na. Ano ba yung goal ng organization? Ang goal is to support everyone. 3,000 tao. Mawawala ng trabaho. Papayag ba tayo doon? 3,000 pamilya yun. Papayag ba tayo mawalan sila ng kinabukasan? Lalo na sa sitwasyon na ganito. So, kailangan merong balance eh. A cautious disposition. Cautious, but still, parang courageous na disposition.
How do we impact change of behavior either for good or for bad? Pag pinag-uusapan natin yung coercive power, kanina pinag-uusapan natin na yes, may level of effectiveness dahil pinag-uusapan natin yung discipline. Pero, do we even have to get there? Ask yourself that. Kailangan ba na as leaders, we have to threaten our subordinates? Or is there a way na as leaders, we develop our skills to get to a yes without threatening? Pero, there's a level of inspiration as a leader where how do we get to a yes? So yun yung, how do you measure yung level of, how do you change behavior through getting your subordinates to commit rather than comply, right?
The greatest enemy of the Filipino is his great ignorance about his greatness. Kasi pina-exam ko yan sa mga estudyante ko. Or meron pa nga siyang isa, parang the great loss. The great loss of the Filipino is his great ignorance about his greatness. Parang nabuhay ka sa mundong ito without knowing who you are, that you're a great person, because you didn't know. How will you know? How will you know? Yun ang challenge. You have to know. Why? Because it's knowable. Hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi rin. Pwede talagang maintindihan eh. ba't hindi ko alam? Kasi hindi mo siya iniintindi. At kung iintindihan mo yan, kailangan mong bigyan ng panahon yan. Diba? You cannot love what you don't know.